Chavis! Welcome back to my channel. So this is me again, Mary Jessady. At kung bago ka pa lang po sa akin channel, of course, you are most welcome. And as I promised, this will be my second episode po sa ating Usapang TOKTOK or Real Talk about Toktok dahil meron po akong in-invite na napakagandang pong operator all the way from Canada at I am so thankful dahil pinagbigyan niya po ako sa aking request dahil alam ko sobrang busy po nito at nakikita niyo naman po sa aking screen yung kanyang napakagandang ngiti, di ba? At ang kanyang napakagandang pangalan. So, ito na nga po sa mga nakapanood na po ng aking first episode. Thank you sa lahat po at I hope marami tayong nakuwang tips po doon and marami pa po tayong mga i-interviewin ng mga operator para magkaroon po tayo ng idea paano po nila ginagawa yung business. So kung interesado ka sa mga ganitong video at hindi ka pa po subscriber na aking channel, please to subscribe at i-click mo na rin po yung bell button notification para maging updated ka sa mga upcoming videos ko. So eto na nga, finally, ngayon ko lang po siya makikita virtually kasi madalas lang kami nag-uusap sa chat at doon lang kami nagko-communicate, 'di ba? So that's the reason why in-invite ko talaga tong napakaganda at napaka-talented po na ating operator. So walang iba, Miss Erl, all the way from Vancouver. Hello po, Miss Erl. So, ayan, you can introduce yourself na po and mamaya, meron akong hinanda na mga few question lang naman na alam ko na tanong din po ng karamihan ng mga Toktok operator or yung mga bago po nito. And I know, malaking tulong itong video na gagawin natin or interview or yung sarili mong tips or mga personal na gusto mong i-share sa kanila, diba?
And I'm Erl Quilarto. I am based here in Vancouver. I was a SPED teacher in the Philippines. Teacher po ako sa Pilipinas dati. Pero ngayon, I am working as a nanny here in Vancouver. I am 26 years old and I am operating in Santa Barbara, Iloilo. That's a town in Iloilo province.
So, eto na. Ready ka na ba sa question ko? Madali lang naman ito eh. And by the way, thank you so much again na. At mamaya po, marami kayong malalaman dito and tune in kasi maiksi lang po ito pero it will be a quality video talaga. Quality conversation, diba? So, question number 1, Miss Erl. Okay, when did you start dito sa ating business?
So I started March 15. That's when I availed the promo nung Toktok. Pero I heard Toktok from my tatay, sa tatay ko. Like parang minessage niya ako, "Oy, may nakita ako sa Facebook na it's a delivery service na business and it's really interesting daw and he really wanted it. He really wanted to do it." So on that day, I messaged Miss MJ on Facebook. Tapos sinok ko yung mga YouTube, yung website niya, and then I messaged her and then on that day, kinuha ko na agad yung promo because 17K lang tapos you have a lot of business concepts already and it's really worth it.
Wow. Pero hindi ka naman na-hesitant na nag-avail sa akin. So, hindi mo yung Facebook ko and YouTube.
Stinok kita kasi.
Stop mo naman ako. So, super maganda naman yung pag-stop. Okay. Buti na lang talaga, no? That's the reason why kailangan maganda din talaga yung background and hindi ka dapat nagtatago ng full name kasi isa talaga yan sa kinukuha ng mga mga aspiring entrepreneur.
That's
so, true. Bagong-bago pa lang kasi we're still May 9, so wala ka pang 2 months, tama po ba?
Wala pa, Miss MJ.
Bagong-bago. Fresh na fresh po si Miss Erl, of course. Fresh na fresh ang kanyang face and dito sa ating business. And question number 2, ano yung naisip mo? Bakit naisipan? Ano yung pumasok sa isip mo? Sabi mo nga na na-introduce siya ng tatay, di ba, from Iloilo, from Santa Barbara. And paano ka na-convince? Ka na ba? Kumbaga parang gusto mo na talagang mag-business or dahil gusto ni tatay, gusto mo lang supportahan? So,
matagal na kami actually, Miss MJ. We're looking for a way to invest money din. Syempre, di ba? Like, working abroad, mahirap siya eh. Like, yung kinakita mo dito, dapat you have to put your hard-earned money into somewhere. Para, later on, makikita mo naman na, yung trabaho ko, this is the bunga ng trabaho ko. And with, nakaisip kami ng iba't ibang concepts ng business. But then, we think na parang hindi siya sustainable, hindi siya alam mo yun, hindi siya necessity. But then, nung ni-research ko yung Toktok, it's a delivery service. And parang ngayon, di ba, kasi pandemic, everybody really needs a delivery service. So parang, okay to Like, this could be sustainable. Kasi even after the pandemic, kahit na hindi na kailangan ng na pwede na yung mga taong lumabas, people would still want to have their stuff delivered o mga pagkain nila. Like, it's really a sustainable business. So that's what hooked me up sa Toktok, Miss MJ.
Which very trending talaga, di ba? With or without pandemic, we can see, pangmatagalan na rin talaga.
Pangmatagalan siya. That's true.
Good. And number 3, mabilis lang naman tong question kasi ayoko din naman istorbohin ka sa iyong routine, especially weekends dyan sa Canada, and alam ko, it's your kumbaga rest day, di ba? Okay, yeah. So number 3 question ko po, ito na, diretso na kita. Kasi marami tayong mga newbie na nag-struggle, di ba? So, first things, pagka-avail nila kasi, and then once they got the activated account, di ba, depende kasi sa mga sponsor nila how they assist them also. So, may sponsor kasi na pagka-pay-in or pagka-activate, nabayaan na hindi nga inad sa mga FB page, 'di ba? Pero sa akin ba, wala ka ba nakuwang wala ka ba naging problem sa tanong nila?
Wala akong problem, Miss MJ, wala.
Full support naman ako 'di ba? So, eto, ang tanong ko, aside from training, kasi alam naman natin na hindi kami as a sponsor, we cannot provide the entire steps, 'di ba? Like mga technicalities ng business. And aside dun sa mga trainings, siyempre, time difference, di ba? Especially nasa Canada ka, and then sabi mo nga, ino-operate mo itong Toktok sa Santa Barbara, which nasa Philippines. So aside dun sa mga technical trainings, ano yung mga struggles, adjustment na pinagdaanan mo for the past month? Kasi you've been here for more than a month. So may mga struggle ka na ba na adjustment na dinaanan dito?
Okay, so yung first struggle ko, Miss MJ, is that how can I compete with yung, anong tawag doon? Yung ibang delivery service. Kasi yung Toktok, it's very bago siya. And then yung app, hindi pa siya well-developed kasi nga bago pa siya. Whereas yung mga ibang apps, like super developed sila. So that's the first problem that I attacked. How can I market Toktok? And second, how can I look for merchants? Paano nila magugustuhan yung Toktok delivery service? Like, how will I introduce it to them na parang mag-iinganyo sila? Because some of my merchants actually use other delivery service, delivery service. Parang ganon. And the third one is, how can I get riders na matatrust ko talaga? And the fourth one is, who is gonna be my right-hand person in the Philippines? So yon. So how did I solve these problems? So the first one is that I made a brand for myself. Like, di ba, like, in itself, Toktok is already a brand, but I made it personal. Like, parang inangkin ko talaga yung Toktok. Like, I made it into a brand. Like, I focused it na our delivery service is about family. Like, everyone who's gonna join us is a part of the family. So ayun, like, inayos ko yung mga posts ko on Facebook, my Facebook page, pinaganda ko, and then I started posting a lot of stuff, and people, everybody using Facebook, so maku-curious sila. Secondly, my merchants, gumawa ako ng, what do you call this? It's ng proposal. But my proposal is not via letter. Hindi siya letter. I made an infographic na parang mas madali siyang basahin. And the third one, I hired a personal rider na parang kilala ko talaga siya. And this rider, like, wala talaga siyang work. He was laid off sa work niya. So, ayun, like, kailangan niya na talaga ng job. And I convinced him to be my personal rider because I assured him na I will look for merchants for you so that you can earn every day.
All right.
And then, ano nga yung fourth one? Nakalimutan ko.
Sige lang.
And that's it. Yun na naman yung mga struggles ko so far. And they're easy fix. Lahat ng mga struggles sa business are easy fix, if you make plans. As you can see in my background, I have boards, and these are my goals actually. Mga goals.
Ang cute naman. So, those are your struggles. Pero as of now, since nadaanan mo na siya, are you still facing that same struggle now? Or medyo nalalighten na? Or nalilesen na? Sorry.
So far, nalilesen na siya, Miss MJ. And one more thing pala, since, in the province, and especially in the Philippines, well, maybe in the province lang, the internet connection actually is not really good. So, nobody can really use the app well.
Of course.
So, so I made it na parang personal talaga. Like, people would message our page, and kami na mismo yung nagpa-personal booking.
Nag-a-assign booking.
Nag-a-assign booking na lang kami. Para, and also so that yung makakuha talaga nung booking is our rider, because that is one of my goals, to provide income for him every day.
All right. And since you mentioned your merchants, how did you how did you send yung sinabi mo what you call that?
Infographics.
Yeah. How did you send it to them? And meron ka na bang lease or nagpa-ocular inspection ka ba dun sa mga kapitbahay nyo? Or how did you contact them?
You know what I did?
Since you're in Canada, so paano mo sila kinontak? Facebook din.
Facebook din. Like, I searched sa Facebook mga restaurants in Santa Barbara, online sellers in Santa Barbara, and then they would show up, and I would message them directly.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm so grateful na, everybody said yes.
It's perfect timing din, I think, kasi wala pang nakipag-usap sa kanila, tama?
Some are already yung mga first ko miss na merchants, hindi pa sila attached sa any delivery service. And because like very active ako sa social media, pati yung mga ibang merchants who are already connected to other delivery service, like sila na mismo yung nag-message sa amin to become partners. And social media really helps.
Yes, exactly. And saka yung consistency mo mag-post, and that's the thing I like about you, because as you said, you created your own brand, diba? Personalized. At the same time, you are very consistent. At kasi nai-stock ako, halos lahat kasi ng operator and mga franchisee within our team, I'm very, kumbaga parang nanay. Tinitignan yung mga galawan ginagawa, because at least meron man silang mga may kailangan, or nakikita ko nagpo-progress ba, so that I can help them, kasi time to time they will message me ano yung gagawin. And you mentioned again yung merchant, kasi dyan talaga ako na sobrang na-amaze sa'yo, Miss Erl. So as of now, how many merchants do you have?
So far we have more than 20 merchants po. And they're not only restaurants. We have online sellers, mga small business owners.
And marami ka pang dadagdag ba dyan? You're still in the pipeline mo na ano pa? Ano yung target mo na number ng merchants?
Ngayon, before, Miss MJ, I'm looking for merchants talaga. Ngayon, now that madami na yung reach ng page ko, wala na. Even though mga online sellers na hindi connected sa amin, they use our delivery service to pick up their stocks. Yun na, like, word of mouth talaga.
Yung word of mouth. And you created already yung curiosity, kasi nabuo mo na, di ba? Tapos kumalat na, and social medias really works.
Yeah.
Grabe really yung works. Social medias, di ba? So, kumbaga, at first, yes, kailangan mo magpakilala, and then later on, sila na yung lalapit sa'yo, tama?
Diba? Tama, Miss MJ.
Galing-galing mo naman. As of now, ilan na yung rider mo?
I actually have 5 riders, Miss MJ, pero 2 lang yung active. And this is also one of my challenges, Miss MJ, because as an operator, I give incentives to anyone that I hire. Tapos, what made me a little stressed about actually last week lang is that nag-a-apply yung rider, and then they would just, MIA. And, I give them free load, and tapos hindi sila mag-report, and that's just very stressful. But since I have 2 riders na very, very responsible, so, yeah, we get by.
So you have total 5 riders and then 3 are inactive, 2 are active. But yung 5 na yon binigyan mo ng lahat ng incentive at first bago sila mag-start. Okay. Ano mga incentive na binigay mo?
So I give them free load, Miss MJ. I give them free shirts and I give them free bags. You know, because I don't think na syempre like naghahanap silang trabaho, I don't think they can really afford to buy their own merch.
Yeah, of course. And discretion yun ng operator, of course. So it depends on the operator if they can afford as well. Kasi may mga operator din na now they started this business, medyo syempre kapos din sila, pero depende doon sa pakikipag-usap ng rider. Ano ka nakakuha ng rider mo? Nahirapan ka ba makahanap nung sa 5 na riders mo?
Actually, Miss MJ, alam mo, madami nag-a-apply. Pero not everyone have the requirements. Yun yung mahirap. Not everyone has the requirements. So I'm just very lucky that my father has a friend na kailangan niya ng job. So ayun, he was our first rider. He is our first rider. So ayun. And then yung isa naman, nag-a-apply lang sila like tapos we would assess them. Nagtitinda naman yung background, kung responsible ba talaga. Parang ganun. Yeah, ang daming nag-apply for riders.
Pero yung 5 riders mo pala, sorry, nasa Santa Barbara lahat? Or
yes, nasa Santa Barbara lahat.
Okay.
Nasa Santa
Are you
Barbara
plan
lahat.
to hire sa ibang area? Like Manila, Mindanao, or other places?
I am planning to, Miss MJ. But then since, di ba, wala pa akong 2 months, so kumakapa pa din ako still. I'm still learning how it works. So parang ayoko muna mag-dive into something na, you know, I'm not really sure about.
Gaano kalakas yung yung bookings? Like you've been doing this 1 month na, more than a month. So gaano kadami na yung deliveries mo since day 1 na nag-start si rider mo until now?
We're almost at 300, Miss MJ. So far, I'm just so very grateful na wala kaming 0 delivery a day. Parang yun lang talaga yung goal ko talaga eh. Like, I'm not aiming too high. Yung goal ko lang, please, no 0 deliveries in a day. And so far, wala. Thank you, Lord.
Yan. And since tinanong ko yung deliveries mo, magkano na yung kinita, if you don't mind? Magkano na yung kinita mo?
At least, with the cash, Miss MJ, mga at least a little more than 10K. Like, when I started this business, my goal is that to give my family extra income, not just solely from the money I give them every month. Papadala ako ng pera twice a month. But since I started Toktok, I only just, once a month na lang. Kasi because, it can sustain them. The extra money that we earn from Toktok can sustain their needs. Alam mo yun, mako-cover na siya.
So, I'm almost done sa aking question, Miss Erl, kasi how many minutes na ba tayo? Okay. So, I still have, I think, ito na, yung 2 more question na lang, yung last 2 question ko, ano pa yung mga, aside dun sa paghahanap ng merchant mo, do you plan more, meron ka pa bang naisip or mga upcoming plans para mas ma-promote mo si Toktok? And are you planning to utilize yung ibang business concept? And especially, Toktok Mall is coming to town. Diba? Have you heard that? Yung Toktok Mall, diba? So, para na tayo may sariling Lazada and Shopee. And we will be the next, for sure, i-claim na natin nga, we will be the next Amazon in the Philippines, diba? Amazon. And last question, pwede mo na siyang sunod-sunurin. Ikaw na yung tips mo, ito na yung advice mo sa mga aspiring operator, ano yung mga gusto mong ibigay sa kanila. Kasi I know they're all excited dun sa tips, paano mo na-handle lahat, and ano yung mga nilulook forward mo dito sa business. Kumbaga parang 1 year from now, ano na ang Santa Barbara, Toktok Santa Barbara?
Okay, my plans for Toktok actually is that I want to expand, of course, like starting with Santa Barbara and to the neighboring towns. Alam mo, one step at a time, all the time. Na parang, I actually have merchants already in our neighboring towns, and yun na lang, naghahanap na lang talaga ng rider to deliver for them. Yun. And of course, I'm planning to utilize the other what do you call this? Business concepts. Business concepts. I am now planning to put up the shop on my Facebook page para mas madali na lang siya. Kasi di ba, they have to shop sa may link natin. So
Yes,
I'm planning
exactly.
to like make my own shop on Facebook. Yes, guys, you can do that. And tips. Since I'm an OFW, no, and the time difference is hard, you guys can actually download Business Suite. It is connected sa Facebook. So this is one of the things that I do. I do scheduled posts so that my posts are consistent. Ayun siya. And then, number 2, celebrate little milestones like nung first delivery mo, i-post mo, every delivery mo that you can, you post it, like celebrate and let people know all of your little wins. Kasi, they will know that it is working. They will know that it is functional. If you are, what you call this, transparent sa mga tao, sa mga customers mo, and sa mga patrons mo. And third, make a brand out of yourself. Brand yourself. Make it your own. Be creative. Don't be scared to leap. Alam mo yon. And then celebrate losses too. Na parang, this is something that you can learn from. It's not something to be sad about. Because, that's the reality of life and in business. Na parang, there are wins, there are losses. And start small and then go big. Sometimes na parang ma-overwhelm tayo na we are presented this business na, uy, madami kang makikita dito. But, yes, madami kang makikita, but you have to start small. Do not expect na magkakaroon ka ng madaming pera when you're not doing anything.
Correct.
Ayun siya. Yun. Like, start small and then make it big. Yun lang.
That's good tips na rin po sa ating pong mga aspiring operator. And for the last you can promote your page if you want. I can share the screen. Actually naka-ready ako eh. So you can promote this. I'm gonna share my screen kasi ayan. So you can promote
okay, guys. As you can see, this is my Facebook page. See, I really personalize it. My model is my little brother. So yeah, if you can, please do like our page and please share it to the people that you know. And there you go. You can listen to the jingle that I wrote for, my business for Toktok.
Yeah, so I think I'll try to play it. Kasi,
sige, you can just play it.
Grabe, na-LS ako dito nung last time eh.
Ako din, Miss MJ, like for weeks ata.
Ay, ganon. Kasi unless you will do it live now if you want.
You hear it, Miss MJ?
Yes.
Okay, let's do this. So this is the jingle that I wrote for Toktok, for Toktok Santa Barbara. Then it is in Hiligaynon. So kung may padala ka, ipatoktok mo na yan. Pagkaon o ilimnon, ipatoktok mo na yan. Documents or parcels, ipatoktok mo na yan. Hindi ka kagawa sa balay, ipatoktok mo na yan. Ipatoktok mo na yan. Ipatoktok mo na yan. Ipatoktok mo na yan. Hindi ka kagawa sa balay, ipatoktok mo na yan. Okay, so that's it.
Wow, ang galing naman. Alam mo na LSS talaga ako dyan.
Ako din, Miss MJ.
Ganda kasi, di ba? Actually, nananawagan po kami, Boss Carl, Boss Joe, baka naman naghahanap.
Baka naman.
Yeah, baka naman, boss. Baka naman po.
You have to translate.
Oo, translate natin. Kahit hindi ko naintindihan, pero maganda yung dating eh. So, anyway, congrats. And thank you so much, Miss Erl. At siguro after mga ilang months, interviewin ulit kita kasi I'm really looking forward sa paglaki ng iyong Santa Barbara Toktok delivery page. And you already have 700, no? 700 na ba?
740 likes natin.
Diba? So, ano pa yan? More likes to come. And yun lamang po. Thank you so much, guys, sa pag-tune in nyo. And we still have another episode. So, kung meron akong Toktok all the way from Lukban, Quezon, na si Sir Crisan, di ba? Toktokero ng Quezon, and meron akong Toktokera ng Canada. Ito naman po is from Mindanao. And so that's it, guys. So maraming pong salamat, especially kay Miss Erl na nagbigay sa akin ng oras. Thank you so much, Miss Erl.
No problem.
And I hope marami po tayong nakuha. And guys, nagsisimula pa lang po ang Toktok. Just believe in the company. And ako na po nagsasabi because I've been with them for the past how many years. Nag-start ako as a food cart franchisee and then naging distributor ng JC Premier, and now proud to say na full-time na ako dito sa business. So, kung nagawa ko at nagawa ni Miss Erl, especially OFW siya ha, naka-ano po siya, residing from Canada, pero grabe nagagawa po niya. So, walang reason para sa mga kapwa natin OFW na gawin tong business. And if you're watching and you really want to be part of Miss Erl, maging operator din niya, maging franchisee niya, I will of course put all her information or contact number dito po sa aking comment section down below, and you can contact her directly, especially dun sa page niya. So you can just simply send message kasi very active po siya. So yun lang po. God bless, guys. Thank you so much, and
Bye.
Welcome to the good life. Ayan.